The Ethereum price today is doing something extremely interesting, and I've been telling you for a few days that something huge is happening in the crypto market as we speak, guys, and it's very, very significant indeed, and that's why we've seen this push today where we moved from around $2,765 all the way up to $2,868, and you can see that we have broken a key area here, and I'm going to bring you a little bit of that later. But the reason that everything is moving like this, guys, is what I've been talking about for the last few days, and that's because the US dollar, or the dollar index, has been really high. Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything is gauged against the US dollar, so when the dollar is climbing, they're obviously going to go down in value because people are going to be moving their money into dollars rather than into crypto. What you can see that we've run into on the dollar index is this line of resistance here, and that's significant, guys, because if we jump out to the weekly, you can see that we haven't been this high since back in 2017, and before that we haven't seen highs since back in 2001, 2002. So this is a very significant moment for the US dollar and for crypto. So make sure you're paying attention right now to the crypto market, because things are about to start moving again after a very boring time for Ethereum, Bitcoin, and all the other cryptos. Now, what I've seen in the Forex market, or the foreign exchange market, is the US dollar struggling to break new highs in the US dollar, Japanese yen, US dollar, euro, etc. So but this has shown me that we are starting to lose momentum in the US dollar price, and we're about to see a drop in the US dollar, in my opinion, which is going to signal a big, exciting move in terms of what's happening in crypto. Jumping back to Ethereum, and as you can see, looking at the Ethereum chart, while the dollar has been climbing to new heights, Ethereum has been dropping not to new lows, but significantly lower down than we were around April, and before that, obviously, we've seen highs all the way up towards $4,800. Right now, guys, you can see that we are in this rising formation, and you can see that we've been in this downtrend for quite some time now. So if we were to look at this particular downtrend that we're in right now, guys, you can see that something significant has happened, because not only have we touched towards the bottom of this pattern down here and started to flatten off, here we had this low down at $2,716. We've then put in a higher low here at $2,750. Significantly, guys, we're putting in lower low for months and months. And eventually now you can see that we've got a resistance line which was sat at around 2,856, and literally as we speak, we are sat around $10 above that, challenging to break this upper resistance line. Ultimately, the next high that we need to kind of get above to put in a higher high would be up at $2,963. But more often than not, these patterns that are falling towards the downside do break towards the upside. As the price gets cheaper and cheaper, it gets more affordable, more people are willing to buy it at a reduced cost. If we're able to break above this upper green resistance line, then things are going to get significantly better for the Ethereum price. We're going to see Bitcoin moving as well, and things are looking quite exciting in the crypto world. Ultimately, guys, taking the swing high down to the swing low on the Fibonacci, you can see that our price target obviously would be back towards the 1.618, which ultimately won't be up towards all-time high, but obviously with the excitement building about Ethereum coming towards the summer, we've got lots of good things on the horizon for the Ethereum price. Now, in the shorter term, guys, you can see that right now we are trying to push beyond this yellow line until we got closes coming out on the 4-hour chart or the daily chart. Then, we could potentially be running the risk of this. If that does happen and we're rejected, then we will be looking to potentially retest down here at around 2,718, which again, you can see is in line with this previous low here. But things are looking more positive. We're getting these higher lows put in. The top still remains the same, but this has been a challenging area for Ethereum for quite some time. So in the shorter space of time, guys, we're looking for a significant break above $2,900. And then the next test will be up towards $3,000 where we got previous highs. Do not expect that we're going to just come out and shoot up in one straight line, because that very rarely happens. Often when we have a breakout, we want to be waiting for the retest. And because of the nature of this pattern, we could well come up to around $3,000. Retest at this level here, which would be about $2,870, pretty much where we are now, maybe a little bit lower. And then that's when we'll be looking for our push towards the upside. So always wait for the retest, because we need to be patient, guys. If we jump into trades, etc., on the initial breakout, this is when we can get burned. But there's always going to be a better opportunity to catch that train than jumping onto a moving train. Back at the end of last week, I made a video about BPRO saying that it is pretty much the perfect price. And since then, we've seen a 19% push. and potential upside on this is absolutely insane, guys. You could well see 100x in my opinion. Not financial advice, go away and do your own research. But if you want to hear about crypto gems like this, when there's the best opportunity to buy them, etc., then make sure you are subscribing to the House of Crypto. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks very much for doing that. Helps me out more than you know. Helps bring more people into crypto and can help us all build the community of crypto together, which is obviously better for us if we're all involved. Guys, hope you've enjoyed that video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye bye.